What is good? Fuck, good. Everyone. Shoobs here. This is so scuffed. I just want to note I was paid for my time in making this video, but all opinions are of my own. What is good, everyone? Shoobs here. Today we'll be taking a look at this big boy. This is the Thera? Oh my god. This is the Thera 75 V2 from createkeebs, the second generation board of their pretty popular Thera 75. I haven't tried the original one, but I've heard some good things about the first, so I have some high expectations on this board. So the layout of the board is a 75% layout with either a badge or a knob for the top right corner. The board is currently running for group buy from these vendors from October 30th to November 30th. The starting price of the board is 270 USD, which comes with the PVD stainless steel weight standard, with some special colors and weight finishes adding a bit more to the cost. All the options will be on the screen right here. Thank you, Mr. Bachoo. So the board actually comes with its own separate little case for the accessories, but what I wanted to talk about was that the mounting method on this board will be PCB mounted, meaning plateless compatibility. Nice. Unfortunately though, they sent me only the hot swap version of the PCB, and with these flex cuts as well, I don't think it's the smartest decision for me to test on a plateless build with this sort of PCB. If you want to go plateless, I would suggest going with the soldered PCB. So I will be building it PCB mounted, which is still utilizing these PCB tabs with the PC plate. And of course, the switches we're going to go with is these Cherry MX Blacks that we use for every single review video for consistency. Before we get into the build, it comes with a lot of freaking foam. Like, this is a lot of foam, but we're just gonna go with the inner case foam, none of the PE or the plate foam, just cause I think it might bottom out with all these flex cuts, and I just want to make sure that it's safe, so only the bottom foam. Welcome to another episode of Shoobs Talks without a fucking script. It's been a minute since my last video. I've been in doomer mode, studying, and also binge watching a lot of anime. But recently I was catching up on all of those new shows that are coming out, and honestly I thought I was going to be hyped up about Chainsaw Man and Bleach, but there's a sleeper hit this season. I don't know if you guys are aware, but for my slice of life enjoyers out there, Bocchi the Rock, they're going hard on that show. The animation is crazy. It's like K-On, except a bit more depression and anxiety thrown in there. It's a lot more relatable K-On, but I really enjoy that show. But besides that, for the keyboard, the build process was pretty easy, pretty straightforward. For the keycaps, we're going with GMK Pixels. I actually didn't know I had this set. I just found it in my closet, but I think it looks good with the keyboard because it's, you know, gray, and it's a little bit of a grayish keycap set. Okay, so here is how the board looks fully built, looking pretty damn clean. Went with GMK Pixels because I forgot I had this set, and I think it matches the gray pretty well. But let's see how this board sounds and feels. Okay, so what do I think of the board? It's pretty good. I think I was honestly expecting a little bit more, but to be quite frank, it feels pretty similar to other gasket jacket sort of mounted boards out there like the Tiger 80 with this build, which is honestly not a bad thing because it is indeed soft and very flexy. But the thing is, the board does allow for full plateless mounting, which I unfortunately didn't have the opportunity to try, as well as top mount, which is solid. From what I heard from other videos on the plateless configuration, I do think that the plateless build sounds the best. In my opinion, I really wish I could try it, but honestly, it's pretty cool that you have all 3 different mounting options in just one board. So a few biased critiques on the board itself. I do think that the flex cuts on the PCB is a little bit unnecessary. It's personal preference, but I think it thins out the sound a little bit without any of the plate foam and all that. And also one design feature I would implement would be alignment cuts where the gaskets sit. Because right now it's just flat, and when you're building it moves around a little bit, but that's just a little bit of a pet peeve. But as for the overall quality, the build, and features you get for like $300, this is definitely a very good competitor within the custom 75% layout space, because honestly you don't see a lot of those coming out. If you're looking for a soft, bouncy typing experience in a high quality package with a option for a knob, this board is a pretty damn good choice. あーやこれ好き。これください。